It's close to being 9 a.m. here.
Oh shit. I mean, I'm quite sad. I missed out on so much of Non-Stop World because my body was just like, please fucking sleep.
Hello there,
And I was
everyone.
like, hello.
There's gonna be multiple days of the event, right?
Yeah, there's one tonight. I'll probably stay up for that.
Well, I hope you're able to. I hope your body allows you to this time.
Same. I
wasn't
for like a good
really
couple
on
hours.
for any
But
events yesterday. I was on just to hang out with a couple of people. Cause like I met a few people in this server. Like,
I mean,
cool.
when I was online and I was still trying to get into the server, there was all that shit with like Leo and all the drama that like happened in VIP.
What drama?
Oh.
This guy I forgot his name, Drax. I forgot his name completely. Was just like, Leo, do you remember when you defended that fucking like nonce? And I was just like, what?
Oh.
So people are just trying to start shit.
By
I mean, Leo got kicked.
My friend got canned. My friend got banned. Last night, and I'm just like, why did he get banned? I'm surprised I wasn't banned too, because like someone did mention like a drama with me early, like yesterday, but they were cool about it, because like I said, hey, you know, I'm a changing person, and I don't do that crap anymore.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've seen your name on Twitter before. And I was like, damn, you're here too. So that's why I came in this chat. I think I think we've interacted on Twitter before. I don't remember.
Really, that's interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea who anybody is in this Discord. My friend Bluey was just like, hey, there's like a virtual furcon on Minecraft. You want to join me? And I was like, I guess that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see everything because it was really fucking slow last night for a while. I think it all like became smooth and ran really smoothly like a few hours in, but I was asleep, like totally conked out by the time that happened.
See Spyro in the subway?
Yeah, I saw it.
I think wasn't Carcat in the like somewhere?
I don't know.
People were flocking to see Carcat from Homestuck.
Oh, I was gonna say please don't hate me, but I don't know what Carcat is.
No. I went through a phase when I was like 12.
Well, I actually when that whole craze started, I did read a little bit because I kind of had that phase too, but I just don't remember any of the characters' names. Is that the one with like the red and blue sunglasses or whatever, the 3D glasses, or?
No, he was Carcat's the tiny troll who's really angry all the time.
Oh, same.
Funny how while I was in like one of these chats earlier, like last night, I actually started playing Animal Crossing with someone and like went on this island, and it was weird, like how we just randomly started playing Animal Crossing.
Well, hell yeah! This is definitely a great opportunity to make new friends for sure.
Yeah, someone DM'd me like and called me randomly on Discord, and I was in a call for him like a few hours. It was nice.
Nice. I was gonna say that sounds like the fucking first steps to like a murder for a second, but like
No. It was because my name was Pubby, and his bio on Twitter said CEO of Pubby. So he DM'd me because of that, and was just like,
nice.
"You're taking my intellectual property." And I was like, okay.
Oh my god. I don't think there's any other people named Taifu, so... And if there is, then I won't mind it as long as they're not blatantly copying me, but like...
I think you're pretty unique, my dude.
Yeah.
Every single person that goes by the name of Chexy, I'm friends with. There's only two that I know of. There's one that lives in Texas, and he is a pubberoni, And then I don't remember where the other one lives, but he's also a pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
I'm the only fox that I know of that goes by Chexy, so.
Ham
I'm
wolf.
also the only person that I know of that has their character name Chex Mix, but I'm sure that's not very unique, since it's a pretty popular snack.
My persona is just pub, like pub. 3
Pubster.
letters, not imaginative, but like whatever. He's just
Hey.
my bull terrier boy. I love bull terriers. I feel like they're so underused as like a dog.
He a cutie. I love
You
that
see-
profile picture.
Thank you. You see so many dogs that are just like dog.
Dog.
Doge.
So I was
I am
just like,
dog.
I really want a fucking bull terrier because they're little snoots and they're just so. I love them.
Yeah,
They
bull
got the
terriers are
permanent
cool.
baby face. They got the baby face. Look.
They got the
I am baby.
They got the long horse face without being a
Yeah.
horse.
I'm just wolf.
Woo woo.
Woof.
I am a
I
Finnick slash
trust
Arctic. I'm a fun-sized floofer doofer with satellite ears is how I normally go about explaining my character. Small bean.
You know, this is technically like my second con ever, but now I know what it's like to like just be in a channel with someone that hates you, and I'm just like, what is this person doing in the same channel with me if they hate me?
I get
Like,
you.
yeah. Excuse me, what?
My God.
Thing-
I said I get you.
So, yeah, sorry. I was like trying to go through to another room and grab my charger. I'm standing with my laptop.
It sounded. I know what Taifu was thinking. It kind of sounded like you said I hate you.
No, no, Oh,
But
I
know what
get you.
said.
Sorry.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about someone else. Like last night, there was like someone who I know hates me and blocked me on like several things. Just randomly came into my voice channel like with their mic muted, and I'm like, what is this person doing?
Well,
I thought they hated me.
I mean, it's not as bad as like the fucking Leo thing last night. There was like 40 people in the fucking voice chat, and then this guy, it was Bruiser. It was fucking Bruiser.
Oh
Bruiser-
God, no,
no,
not
I
this
hate
dude,
Bruiser.
not this piece of shit. Oh, fuck that
Wait.
dude.
No, I hate
he
Bruiser.
doesn't follow
Bruiser
me. He's never done
literally
anything
attacked
to
me.
Oh,
Oh,
I,
Bruiser literally sent people to attack me. I don't fuck with Bruiser. Okay, I don't
Oh,
fuck with
okay.
dude.
I didn't know Bruiser had done that. I thought just Bruiser was sound as a pound.
Bruiser
but, like,
literally sent people to raid my Discord server, so I don't
Really?
fuck with Bruiser.
I will.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I'm sorry. Like
Wow.
I hope you don't hold me accountable for what I said because I didn't know he did that. Like, do you get me? I'm not like his friend. I didn't know.
I know, but like Bruiser is just he doesn't realize like what he does. I guess is really shitty or whatever. But I don't know. He just thinks it's for the greater good or whatever or some shit like that. It's,
I mean,
it's dumb.
he's a fucking child. I used to be like that. I mean, I wasn't as bad as he was, but I was.
I
Pretty
used
close.
to be an edgy child. I used to be, and that's why I got canceled because I used to be an edgy child.
Yeah, that sucks. I visited your Twitter because I was like, damn, I remember this guy. I think he was there when I went against Bruiser. I was like, yeah, I think I know this guy. And I checked your Twitter. It was all down. So I was like, what?
Yeah, I still have a private account on Twitter just to like post private tweets, but I don't really. Only 9 people follow it because I only let 9 people in to follow me.
Yeah, that sucks. That oh, you can't really speak public anymore. Actually make several accounts to fuck with Bruiser because I hate him so much. But,
I also don't like Blue Fulf, and like I saw Blue Fulf talking in general last night, and that kind of made me feel kind of anxious because Blue Blue kind of did send people to
not really directly, but called me or just said we should bully racists, and then added my Twitter account like after tweeting that, and I'm just like, please no. It was just like that whole crap was just, it was stressful. That's why I just decided to leave Twitter for indefinitely, so I can just try to get myself better. Cause like I honestly just don't want to. I don't want to be the way I used to be. I don't want to be an edgy child anymore. I'm an adult now. I'm 18 years old. I don't want to be known as the one person who's did a whole bunch of shit, and you feel me?
Yeah, I mean it's understandable.
I think it's, yeah, I think I understand where the people are coming from, where they'd be angry at the things you said that past, but I also think it's very, it's a very hard thing to be able to admit that something that you believed in so strongly and so passionately you were wrong about. And I'm glad that you were able to come to that realization and have the maturity to be able to
Yeah,
be vocal about it and let people know.
I'm owning up to that shit. Like, I'm owning up to that shit. I don't like what I used to do.
I mean, I have a friend who used to be a neo-Nazi, so...
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I never went
So
that far. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Yeah,
I used to, like, when I was, I'm 16 now. When I was, like, 13, 14 years old. So, there's a huge fucking difference in being 13 and being 16, even though it's, like, just 3 years. I, like, got a lot of shit for being an anti-Twitter, and I was never, like, right-wing, and I never said anything out of line, but I fucking hate who I mean, I was groomed, basically.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
So, like, it's just, like, whatever.
Well, part of growth is making mistakes, so I feel like the fact that we all are able to learn from the mistakes that we make in the past and like better them and make ourselves better people is like the most important thing at the end of the day, because humans aren't perfect, no one's perfect. Everyone's gonna
Right.
have their own issues, and that's part of life, is being able to work through them. So
Yeah, if only people on Twitter wouldn't be so stupid and just not believe that people can change. If only that would be, the case, there would be way less drama in this fandom.
well, people can only change when they want to, but they definitely can.
Yeah.
It's hard to realize and admit and understand that you're wrong on something. It's really difficult.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if Bruiser could change, I'd be down.
Yeah, if
for that.
Bruiser could not like send people to attack other people just because they don't agree with him, like that I'd totally say, hey Bruiser, if you're gonna stop doing that, I don't mind that, and like, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. I just think Bruiser needs to grow the fuck up, to be honest.
Same.
Well, if you were saying that all he was doing was trying to bully people that were publicly racist, then I kind of understand that. But at the same time,
The thing is,
like, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
yeah, I
Obviously,
know.
two wrongs don't make it right. But at the same time, I don't feel like those ideologies should be celebrated. I feel like they should definitely be frowned upon, for sure.
Well, the problem with Bruiser is that he would just call anyone who disagrees with him a racist. I mean, he called me racist words.
He called me a bootlicker.
Yeah.
Now, I was kind of like, not totally defending the police. Like, I don't defend police anymore. Like, I'm just like, hey, I think there should be reform. I think the police need to get their shit together. But like, no. Bruiser is like, hey, you like cops. You're a bootlicker, and I think people who support the police support the police completely are uneducated about the whole situation, but I honestly think they just need to reform. They need to hold people who are brutal against people accountable, and we need like more chill cops.
Well, see,
Yeah.
like for me, I've known a lot of police officers who have actually been very good, and so like I support good police officers, but I don't support the system that they're a part of personally.
I know.
As
So
we
so
all
do
know,
I.
It's fucked up.
So do I.
There's all like that's the thing about everything. There's always going to be good people. There's always going to be bad people. But sadly, the majority of our police force, at least I just want to speak for ours because that's the one that I have experience with. Sadly, the majority of our police force is very corrupt, and like you said, they don't hold each other accountable. And so it's very sad that the people that are supposed to be sworn to serve and protect are most often the people who do the exact opposite, and you know, they're committing the most heinous crimes.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It's really sad. It's really sad that this is what happens nowadays.
But we also have to understand that there are the good cops too, the people that join the force for the right reasons and have followed their oath that they swore to.
Yeah, those are the
So
people.
we can't say fuck all cops, but we can say fuck the system for sure. I feel, or at least that's how I stand. I don't want to speak for other people, but for me, I don't think all cops are bad, but I definitely think that the system that they're forced into is very corrupt.
Yeah, that's what I think about the whole thing. We like a lot of cops. I see a lot of cops who join. I think it's a combination of just bad cops, and also it could also be bad training as well, because training is a really. It's weird how like the military gets a whole lot of training, but then the police just gets like a little bit of like a couple of things of training, and they're
I
like,
feel like the police
okay,
should be
go.
trained like the military personally.
Yeah, they should
Because
be
if they
trained
were-
as much as the military do, because
Yeah.
they in fact their jobs can be harder than our military nowadays, because like we don't really go that much overseas anymore, because and there haven't really been any foreign conflicts or anything, but we're having kind of an internal conflict right now with everything going on right now. So police need to be able to handle shit better. Is what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I would say that the police is a harder job or an easier job than the military. They definitely have their, you know.
I definitely
difficulties
think
in
being a
all
police
areas.
officer is one of the most dangerous jobs.
Well,
you can
yeah,
have.
for sure. That's a very dangerous job. So is the military. But
Yeah.
I feel like if our police force was trained as the military was, then they would be a lot more. What's the word? I can't think right now. Basically, they would abide by their rules a lot better, I feel. If they were actually trained that critically. You know, they'd actually know what to do in situations because they'd have thorough training. They would know their firearms very well. They would know how to use them, when not to use them, etc.
I also see like how these recent conflicts are kind of getting people less anti-gun. Like people were pretty anti-gun before all this, and now they're like, hey, you know, maybe we shouldn't trust the police to keep people safe. We should arm ourselves, you know.
Oh man.
I am definitely one for owning
I'm
guns,
just-
but I also feel like anyone that has a gun and owns a gun should be incredibly responsible. And
Exactly.
honestly,
like,
I also feel like there needs to be a lot more requirements to owning a gun. I don't feel like people that have, and you know, this may be controversial, but like people with mental instabilities, I don't feel like they should be able to own one. I feel like anyone that does own a firearm should have to go through extensive firearm training, safety training, usage, etc.
Now, when you say mental instabilities, I mean, I do agree. It's just that I feel as if the government is going to twist the definition of mental disabilities. You feel me?
Not, I didn't say disability. I said instability.
Instability, yeah. They're going to twist the meaning of that, and they're going to. They could probably include people who you'd probably think aren't mentally unstable, like that. Kind of like, they could probably include trans people, and if they do that, then that's when I'd be really pissed off.
Well, yeah, I see what you mean. I just feel like it should be a lot harder to own a gun, but I definitely support owning guns for sure.
Yeah,
Because if the bad guys are gonna have them, why can't you have them?
exactly. Exactly. Wild West Justice.
By the way, do you guys have the IP address of the server? Because I actually now I want to play.
It's mc.nonstopworld.com, I believe.
Okay, nice. I just wanted to come here to,
1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay. I wanted to come here for the politics at first, but, there's a good friend of mine that talked about this, and I was like, oh yeah, that thing. That's the online Minecraft furry convention he was talking about. And you know what? Hey, maybe if I have some time, I'll be on there. After all, I like Minecraft. I kind of like furries, so.
Yeah, I get you. It's just like.
Yeah. Oh man, I cannot believe Bruiser is back at it again.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
So he got banned, right, from the event or something.
I have no idea. I don't
God.
think Bruiser got banned, but Lio certainly did. And then Lio fucking deactivated.
Yeah,
on
I've
Twitter
seen
or
that. I was
something.
like, what the fuck is with Lio? Oh man. If I see
Lio fucked.
Yeah.
Lio fucked up. That's what Lio did.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've heard some shit about him, but since it was coming from Bruiser, I was like, ugh, I'm not gonna trust this dude. Oh man, but if I do see Bruiser in there, oh man, oh man, it's gonna be so funny.
No, you want to know who the person was who hates me but was in a voice chat with me anyway last
Tell
night?
me.
Mazafol. Mazafol was in a fucking voice chat with me, even though Mazafol hates me.
Oh.
Like, I know they hate me. They have me blocked on Telegram. They have me blocked on Discord.
Oh man, what a pussy. Oh, I'm a block you because I like you, dude. Oh, this is pitiful. Like, what are they scared of, really? This is stupid. Ah.
Oh my god, Kira the Protogen is on here.
Yeah, I mean, there's even Bray. Bray? Is that how you say it? There's a lot of people I know from Twitter here. I'm like, that's cool. So, it's just this weekend, the whole convention, right?
Yeah, that's usually how cons go. Like, I've only been to one actual con before, Megaplex 2019. I was only there for one day, though. But I saw a lot of people. I went to, like, a dealer's den. Actually, I'm actually wearing a shirt that I got from the Hyena Agenda stand at the dealer's den at Megaplex.
Hello.
I didn't want to make
I
you
Hello,
unsettled
friends.
me. I explained it all. I'm from Scotland and I have really different experiences. And like I didn't want to. I'm talking with my hands, but you can't see me. I didn't want people to feel like I was gonna jump in and be like, "Oh, I fucking guns this and guns that," even though, because seeing Scotland. If you've never been, which I mean, who's like, oh yeah, I want to take a visit to Glasgow, my favourite city. You know, we don't have, say unless you're in an airport, there are no guns. You can join a gun club, you can legally own a gun through a gun club, but we're in a
Oh.
country where you need a license to own an airsoft.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
but that's because, and honestly, like, there's, my dad was telling me, see, when he was younger and his kids cut about with airsoft rifles, my dad's friend shot a security man in the eye
Oh.
and almost took his eye out.
Oh.
So it's not
Ow.
a case of like, and this is when they were like, my dad's 52 this year, so it's not like he's just like, yes, 10 years ago, like shit like that. But
Doesn't the UK have like a really bad knife problem with, especially in London?
hear me out. Sorry, I'm like kind of,
It's okay.
I'm in an area in Scotland, specifically. People like to talk about the UK in generalised terms when you really need to divide it. So Scotland has its own issues, England's got its own, and you might think, well, America's fucking huge. We all have our own individual places. You
Every
know,
state.
you really, you know, they have their own concentrated problems, and Texas is fucking huge compared to the whole UK, so it's really hard to put the UK into perspective. But Scotland specifically, I would say that I came from from Glasgow, where, do you know, Glasgow used to be the knife crime capital of Europe.
Oh wow.
But do you know, we are now, see, Glasgow and me, who lived in a particularly rough bit that's now kind of been turned into this nice area, and I'm not saying rough areas are horrible, because I have friends that come from horrific backgrounds, and horrific in terms of you would not like to live in these backgrounds at all, that people will never imagine, and they've been the nicest people I've met. And you know, I feel like a lot of people kind of are overshadowed. If you're outside of Scotland, you're overshadowed by this kind of idea of what Scottish people are. You know, you've got your perceptions of we eat shite, you know, we drink shite.
I have like no stereotypes of Scottish people other
A lot of
than
people are just like, oh, ginger, drink iron brew, eat deep fried Mars bars, wear kilts. and shite. And you know what?
the way that they talk.
What
You know,
the fuck
like
is a deep fried Mars bar?
It's
What?
literally, you get a Mars bar.
What's a Mars bar?
It's a chocolate bar.
Oh, you
It's
don't
like
know what Mars
it's got
is?
nugget.
Damn.
It's got nugget and like caramel in it.
I mean, that sounds good to me.
It's fucking nice. And then you tear the packet open. You put the Mars bar into the deep fryer, and you take it out, and you got a deep fried Mars bar. They're fucking banging, by the way. See, if you ever come over, just honestly, man, like nip into a wee chippy. Chippies are fucking everywhere as well. It's like a fish and chip shop. They just call them chippies. And in Ireland, they're called chippers. You go in at a chippy, you're just like, oh. Only some places will do them, and they'll extremely, like, heavily advertise them. Because obviously, like, you see any cunt that's American, you're gonna be like, mate, hold on, deep fried Mars bar, and they'll be like, fucking aye, man. But anyway, sorry, completely like off track there. But
Hi, puppy.
hello,
How are you?
I'm not taking your intellectual property. We have made peace now.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the person you were talking about. Hi.
Yeah. they're
What
nice as
now?
fuck.
The
But, like-
CEO of Pubby.
The CEO of Puppy.
Not the
Oh my
CEO.
goodness.
That's someone else's job. It's not me.
Oh my god, another one of my friends is on this server.
But like
I'm so stupid I
if you-
can't connect.
if you like separate all the issues,
Right now, go to General 4.
What? Oh.
if you separate like all the issues, sorry, I like completely got off track there. But basically, and I know that England take things. We have devolved matters in the UK, which is kind of like Scotland gets these powers specifically. So we're in charge of the policing in our country, where policing in England is different. So we both have the same police force, but one of them is the Scottish police force, and one of them is obviously the English police force. And we have knife disposal units, which means you just put the knife in the disposable bin in like a police station, and your name is not recorded. the CCTV is completely like burned. It's destroyed. And you know what? I don't know if that's true because I don't see from my own experiences with the police. I don't like the police. And I respect that not every member of the police are bad people, but you put on that uniform and you represent that kind of same ideology, whether you like it or not, whether you represent it or not. And that is like, I totally respect that there are perfectly fine members of the police who will not be violent, who will abide by the rules, who are going to be calm and deal with your situation and are going to be nice to you, because I've had to cope with the police before. But see, from the background that I came from and the way that I speak to people, and you're getting my full-on accent right now, you are hearing me. Okay, and you know what? You can laugh at my accent. You can be like, that's a funny accent. You sound a bit strong. You know, oh funny
no.
Scottish accent. No, I'm not saying that you are laughing at me, but I'm saying I don't mind if people do. I feel like that's quite respectable because that means that my accent is so out there that it's like, oh, that's shocking. Like it's a bit of a shock to the system, or it's a bit of you get accent shock. But
Scottish accents are cool. Okay,
I think
I
all
like
accents
Scottish
are cool,
accents.
personally.
My
But,
favorite
like,
accents are Australian accents, in my opinion.
Australians are fucking sound as a
I like
pound.
American accents. They're
Australians
But
sound hot.
I don't. But it's like I
Yeah,
don't like
Australians
the
are good.
police because you know there's been times where I feel antagonized, and I feel like basically we have quite a. And I'm not gonna make us out to be all like druggies or like alcoholics, but there is quite a big, you know, culture for underage drinking. Which I mean, see if you take it easy and don't get fucking trashed like every 5 seconds. There is a way to. It's not safe, but there is a culture for it, and it's something that people do. But basically, during the summer, a lot of people are say around. They start around 15 and they end around 17 before they become legal. Legal drinkers. I mean, not like legal. There's kind of like this culture where you go to like a forest, or forest. I'm not meaning forest as in ominous and dangerous. I mean somewhere next to like a street, just a densely like there's just an area with a lot of trees and coverage, and you go
gotcha.
there. You have a few drinks with pals. You go in someone's back door. You know, you go to someone's garden, have a few drinks, and you go home and you take it easy. But it was the middle of summer, and that kind of is when it's at its all-time high, because it's the end of school. And I remember I ended up having to go to hospital, not because of binge drinking, but because a policeman thought my unopened water bottle like thing. I had a huge bottle of water because I was going out on a walk. They thought my huge bottle of water was like alcohol, like concealed alcohol. And it was closed. Like, you know how you can, when you undo a bottle, you can hear the kind of crack and hear the plastic. Not crack, but like you can hear it opening. And he opened the bottle and poured the whole thing out, and I didn't have any more money because the rest of it was going towards my train fare. And I ended up not having any water that day, and I ended up having to go to the hospital for dehydration because the police poured my water bottle out and I couldn't afford it anymore. And that's kind of that was like, you know, that sounds like such a small situation, but that's totally done in my respect, because this was a guy who just antagonized a 14-year-old, 4'9", tiny girl who was going out on a walk. I don't think I'd ever come off as intimidating to someone, but you know, whatever. I don't like the police because of that.
I heard you were shit talking, Taifu. Heard you were shit talking.
I'm not shit talking at all.
Oh, okay. No. I heard you were shit talking, buddy.
Wait, why are you gonna come in here and make this all dramatic? We're all chilling in here, bro.
What's going on, Mr. Mix dude?
You guys made multiple accounts with it just to harass one of my friends, I heard.
What friends?
I never made any other accounts other than this. It's like my only account.
Guys, if you're gonna start drama, can you bring it to another chat?
How is this
Yeah, could
drama?
How is this drama? Are you fucking stupid? Listen to yourself.
Dude, I'm literally calling out somebody for harassing. somebody.
That's drama, my dude.
I'm not
Okay,
harassing anyone.
That's
I'm
drama.
Sounds
not
like
harassing
something-
anyone.
Definitely bring that to PMs.
Go to General 4. There's no one there. You'd
Just
be
be,
chilling.
res-
Yeah, you know what?
just be
Let's all
responsible
go
and
there.
Talk
We're
to
gonna-
them privately.
We're gonna talk about
No,
this. Let's all
we-
go there.
Yeah, I'm
We
literally
we
not
shouldn't have to
harassing
move
anyone.
because someone has a problem with someone else.
Yeah, but I'm
personally.
curious. I want to help.
Well, just try not to bring things into a public VC. That's kind of inappropriate.
Yeah.
We're all chilling and having a conversation. And you just kind of like derailed it.
But I heard some people were talking Bruiser, and like somebody said that like they use multiple accounts to harass Bruiser. Who did that?
I wasn't doing it. I never made any other accounts to harass Bruiser.
Yo, fuck 12, dude. Let's go General 4 now.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yo,
So, it was me.
you're the
Big-
dude who
Big
harassed Bruiser.
surprise. Well, let's not call it harassment because I stopped the same day I initiated it and never really did anything again. I was just poking fun.
Dude, either way, I don't think you should be making other accounts to go and like harass.
I was a bit pissed because, you know, he's himself. I really don't like him. I'm not gonna hide that fact, you know. I understand.
Yeah, of course you
you
have
know.
of course you have an cab in your name, of course.
I mean, he would have the opposite in his name, so obviously, yeah, we're pretty much enemies. I mean, at first, I really didn't want to be such a dick to him, but he was being such a child that I was like, fuck this dude. And
What do you mean by child, dude?
well, we had a discussion on Twitter a while back. Must have been a month ago or something. And the way he replied to me was pretty childish, I found. You know, he was just calling me cracker, cracker, cracker. I didn't even know what that word meant, by the way. Apparently it's racist or whatever. I don't
not
give a
racist.
shit. I don't
It's
give
not
a shit.
racist. It's
I
not
don't-
racist.
I
It's
don't
not
care.
racist.
He never said it
Hear
was
me out.
racist.
Hear me out.
Just
I'm not English, or I'm not American, none of that, so I don't know what this word means. Some people said that it was racist. I don't give a shit. What I give a shit about is that Bruiser is a racist. I mean,
How? How is Bruiser a racist?
well, he called black cops race traitors. I mean,
Well,
that's...
I mean, by definition, yes, they
He's not-
be race traders.
Yes,
I'm
they-
not- but-
so
I mean, but
he's
here's the thing,
racist.
That doesn't mean that he's racist.
Yeah, that means
that
he's
calling out
racist.
a racist system that supports racism.
No.
And it's killed multiple minorities.
Race traitors. Race traitor. Like, do you even...
It's like calling someone a Nazi for saying the word Hitler.
Yes, pretty much.
No, you're disagreeing with your own argument.
Wait.
I'm just listening to this whole thing and I'm like, it's weird how like this originally started because of me, but I'm just like,
Hang on. Wait,
look, okay, look, all I wanted to say was Bruiser sent people to harass me on my Discord server by raiding it, like just sending a whole bunch of people to
made a
mass join
hashtag
it.
to try and get sympathy. Of course, people are gonna call you out.
No, I'm not talking about the call outs. I'm talking about people actually coming onto my Discord server and raiding it.
You also called black people animals, dude. You literally did that.
I actually wasn't calling black people animals. I
Yes,
wasn't
you did.
It
Yes,
wasn't directed
you
at
did.
black
can you
Yes, you did.
can you be calm? This is
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
I'm just
wow.
yeah, I'm just trying to be all calm about this. Like you're the one who's getting all pissy about all this. I'm just trying. I know some of the things I said in the past. Like I know I've said the N-word. I'm owning up to that shit. I do not like what I did. It was bad. But I did not call black people specifically animals.
Sure.
But yeah, to
You do realize most people who are raiding that shop were black people, right?
Did I acknowledge that they were black? No.
Does that matter? You still call them animals.
Not because they're black.
Okay, but just because you didn't acknowledge that they were black doesn't mean that you're still not racist. Because you are, dude. You literally called like a bunch of black people animals.
So can we actually come back on my thing so we can get
Yeah,
this done with?
I'm gonna go back. This is.
You can stay, my. Oh, well, whatever. So where were we? Oh yeah. I was saying that I was not liking Bruiser because he was a bit childish with me. So I was pissy. I told him that I was going to stop anyway, which I did. I just didn't like the fact that he would talk to me in such a manner and then block me.
I have to say, like, the way that Bruiser does like talk to people is like really childish, but like that's no reason to just like, make them multiple accounts just to like talk to someone. That's also really childish.
I know. I acknowledge that fact, but I was in a pissy mood and I was like, oh, he's doing the same anyway, so I might as well try to make him feel what he makes other feel. I don't know. But since then, I've been talking about him in the shadows and, well, we're at the same point. I mean, I wish he could change. I've already said it before to some of his friends. I believe anyone can change, even him. I mean, I would wish that for him. I mean, being so hateful at such a young age. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I used to be like him a bit.
Shit, hold on. No, dude, my speakerphone fucked up for a second. My bad. What were you saying?
Well, I was saying that, it's kind of saddening to me that, there's someone who has that much hate in him, I really wish he could change, I believe anyone can change. Yeah, pretty much. I was like him a bit. I wasn't as hateful, but I was a bit, I changed, well, the opposite way. But I always try when I'm on Twitter and I wanna, troll people or just bring my grain of salt to some subject. I always try to, not just go ahead and insult people. I just always try to be, kind of nice, but if things go wrong, then I might lose my...
Oh, did somebody say not all cops are bastards? Does your name say not all cops are bastards?
Oh, hey, Bruiser, this is the dude who is harassing you.
Oh, hey, what's up, loser?
Oh, shit, no way! Bruiser!
Look, it's the fucking fascist dude. What's up?
Oh, that's the racist boy, damn.
Oh, yeah, fuck white people. Fucking dumbass, dude.
Oh, man. But yeah, I was talking about...
You can't be racist to
The
white people.
duality
You
of
can't press the
man.
oppressor. Also, ACAB1312, fuck you, go fuck yourself, loser.
Well, wow, that was indeed childish of him, very childish. Oh my god, I actually fucking had Bruiser on voice chat. That was insane. Oh man, that was awesome. Damn.
Let me continue.
Well, yeah, we can continue if you wish, but yeah,
Wait,
that was.
you haven't. Oh god, that's a rip. Fucking stupidest name. Goodbye.
Okay, later.
But yeah, that was. I mean, I'm happy that I got to hear him, but I mean, I wish we would have had some better conversations. But oh well, it's okay. I don't mind.
Hey, just want to let you know though. Do you not expect to get banned from Nonstop World after this?
I mean, yeah, I expect to be banned, but to be fair, I don't mind. I originally came for, you know, all the drama and because all of these people made it so political. I wanted to, you know, do
Wait,
the
quick
opposite.
question. What's political about human rights though?
That's the problem. It's a bit complicated. I don't exactly have everything to explain it, but you know, the furry fandom was pretty great before. You know,
This isn't about
before-
furries. This is about ACAB and Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it is. But what I believe is that all this ACAB stuff is very political.
How is it political?
Oh, it's talking about left points, pretty much. I don't know how
Not-
to explain it, but
Left point.
yeah, I mean,
Okay, so
English is
we're
not
not
my
talking
primary
about- we're not
language.
talking-
Okay, so is it the
racist
left point
system.
that Black Lives Matter?
So we're not talking about a racist system where black people are oppressed, dude. Literally, people get fucking killed every day because of this. All right.
Black people get killed every day, yes. Anyone does, in fact. But the problem I have with ACAB is that, you know, that pretty much says all cops, every cops are bastards.
But
I
you
don't
wear,
believe that.
hold on. If you wear a uniform, and this goes the same with schools in the UK, you wear a uniform and you represent a whole ideology. You might not go out with the intention to kill, and you might not go out with a racist intent every single day, but you do wear a uniform with hundreds of years of oppression behind it, and it's kind of that idea that you are putting on a uniform which represents that.
Well, where
Like, just
I...
how, like, if you're in a school and you wear an inexpensive uniform, you've to represent the whole school. And that's why if you go out and you act badly in said uniform, you as a representative of the school get into loads of shit for that, and you get detention and blah 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 blah. You know, you're the person that's meant to stand up and represent, I don't fucking know, St. Andrew's Academy. You know, and if you step out of line for that, then that's you deal with the consequences of wearing the uniform and then mistreating what you're meant to represent. So the whole idea of all cops being bastards is not because every fucking cop is a murderer. You just represent people who do fucking murder and people who are racist. And this is fucking huge in the UK as well.
But the problem is that ACAB means ACAB. That you can't just modify the
cops are
definition.
That means all
Bastards 'cause they
cops
wear the
because they
uniform.
support a racist system.
The problem is that I do agree with the fact that cops need to be that there needs to be something, you know. In my country,
Complete police reform or removal.
no
yeah,
removal,
I think
no,
police do need. Now wait. Now you said you're not from the United States, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't. So you don't probably know about the whole situation, or you're probably not as informed
you
about the
talking-
whole situation.
Hold with the George Floyd and all that.
Yeah, I know.
United States.
Hang on.
Cause I'm from the UK and cause I don't know my fucking issues. Are you fucking?
No, I'm not talking.
sorry,
I'm not talking to
not
you. I'm
doing my
talking.
fucking-
Guys, calm down.
No.
I'm talking
not,
about-
I'm not angry. I'm not speaking in an angry tone. This is my accent. What the fuck? Like,
Hang
no.
on.
I'm,
Hear me out.
I'm talking to
Hear me
Guitar
out.
Boyo.
I've been in protests in the UK, and I recognise the issues that happen within my own system. Because believe it or not, the police here wear uniforms, and the police in England carry weapons and guns. We carry tasers. Scotland killed a fucking black person in Fife for being intoxicated in police custody. Don't fucking think I don't know my fucking issues.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking
But
to.
I'm just saying, you said that I am from the UK. We don't have guns in Scotland as a universal thing, but that is as far as the extent of my misunderstanding goes.
I was gonna ask Guitar.
Please recognise as
I
a
know.
Scottish person that I am very much in touch with whatever is going on in the world, because I read the news
I
every
know.
day.
I know. I know. You said about like how bad your police system in
And I'm
in
not
Britain
saying
is.
this because I'm an angry Scottish person, as much as my accent might deceive me, but I'm
I
just
know.
saying, please do not make a preface judgment based on the fact I'm Scottish, because believe it or not, Scottish people actually get shat on by England every single day for being Scottish.
That's pretty mean. Pretty mean of them.
And that's nothing compared to what goes on, because I can put on a different accent. I cannot take off my skin colour.
So, Taifu, what did you want to add to this conversation?
So, what country are you from?
All right, so I'm from France, and
Okay.
yeah, I've heard about George Floyd. I am on Twitter all the time, so I've heard about what happened pretty much. And I believe that the cop who actually killed George Floyd had no reason to do it. It was fucked up. I agree. And
But here's the thing: he was not like a lot of these cops who do this kind of shit get away with it all, and so this is why we need a police reform, because we need to hold all these cops accountable, and we
Yes.
need to make it so our police system doesn't fucking do this to innocent people or people who aren't like aren't a threat enough to actually be murdered or shot and killed or brutalized against.
yes, because I've heard that in America, anyone can be a cop, even if they have a record with multiple crimes. In France, for example, you can't do that. And when I learned about that, I was like, how? How does America do this? Like, this is so
Yeah,
stupid.
you shouldn't be able to be a cop if you have a. Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on the kind of crime. If it's a misdemeanor, then I honestly don't mind it. If it's like a felony, then then probably no.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think all felonies should be felonies. There's a lot of felony crimes that are just bullshit. Like, I honestly believe victimless crimes shouldn't be a thing. Like drug possession. That shouldn't be a felony.
Yeah, I mean, I smoke, you know. I never killed anyone. I mean,
I fucking underage drink before. I'm 18.
Yeah, same.
Drinking age here is 21. So
yeah, that sucks for you.
yeah,
It's 18
America's
here.
dumb when it comes to drinking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why in America you would believe that drinking before 21 is bad, but, you know, giving such an important role as being a cop to someone who has done really fucked up things in the past is okay. Like, what the fuck? But yeah,
But here's another thing. The
Mhm.
cop that murdered George Floyd also killed had a record of killing other unarmed black people apparently. So why wasn't he fired for that? Why did it take until George Floyd for something to actually happen?
Yeah. Because he killed he killed actually a lot of people before George Floyd, and I've seen a bunch of his victims, and I mean, I don't even think it was a racist act that he did. He just killed that guy like he killed many other before. I don't know if it's racist or not. I'm just speculating that maybe it's not, because the guy is a bit fucked up in the head, I think. But to actually believe that total removal of police will instantly make things better is not.
I'm not calling for a total removal. I'm just
I know.
calling for a reform.
I know. Because, I don't know. I don't know what Bruiser thinks about it, but maybe I think he would be for total removal of police, maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't agree with that. I mean, we've seen what happened with the Chaz, I think it was, or whatever it was called.
Mm.
And it wasn't pretty good, no. People have died, and no one came to rescue them because police wasn't there, and they could be shot or whatever. I mean, we have had a taste of what a policeless place may be. People are horrible. That's why we have police to do what's right, I guess. I don't have the words. I don't know. Sorry.
I don't know exactly what the police situation is like in France, but
well, in France it's the opposite of the US. Our police force is getting shot on.
What?
So why are you part of the Furry Raiders?
I'm not part of the Furry Raiders. I was just in the group because I was looking at to see what the fuck was going on. So basically, I saw there was like a whole bunch of gross shit that that their leader Foxer was doing, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I see like all this fucking pedophile art of Foxler. I'm like, gross.
I mean, one thing I also don't like, and wait, where is he gone?
No idea.
Okay. Well, yeah, one thing I also dislike about, well, furries and Twitter and all that is just accusing people without having proof. It just happens so much, and with the whole cancel culture thing, things like that happen way too often, and I don't like that. Like, for example, what if I go to this weird Telegram group that no one likes, to, for example, infiltrate them? That can happen, but people can catch me in there and be like, oh, this dude, he's bad just like them, when, it was not the case. And people would cancel me for just being in there and doing God knows what. That's also a problem I have.
Bruh.
Oh, he just left. Come on, I was having a serious conversation. Well, hey, it was pretty good though. It was pretty good. I'm gonna go back in General 3 then, I guess.
And isn't done.
Oh, hang on. Do you wanted to say something? Oh. Okay.
Letter.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, you can't take my game from me." It's like, that's what you get for basically broadcasting your beta for better part of half a decade. That's on you. He probably doesn't even have the right copyrights. Knowing how bad he writes his code, he probably doesn't know legal stuff any better. A shame.
You guys gonna go write all of my code in one file and never separate it.
That man's code. I'm not even a good coder, and I could see his code, and I'm like, that's a yikes. Because it looks the same.
Whenever I look at code anymore, I just think, that must be a lot harder than coding a DeviantArt profile. Because that's all I know how to do. And even then, I forgot it all because I would just Frankenstein DeviantArt profiles together.
Right, same. Just get like the provided code and stuff and copy paste HTML code.
Dude, fuckers on DeviantArt would get mad at you if you did that shit.
Oh no, what? No way. I use like the public ones where they're just like, hey, yeah, no, like feel free to use it. I've never come across that issue, luckily.
Is DeviantArt profile picture coding basically just like HTML and BB code, or is it something a little more complex?
I'm pretty sure it's just HTML or something.
It is HTML, because you could use it to make like little boxes and like drop down boxes and whatnot. And then there was like an option.
Drop down boxes. Oh my god. I can't even make those.
And that's why it was like provided because like we had no fucking clue how to do it. So somebody else would, like one person in particular, I remember, just like blasted all that stuff and was like, hey, here are all my resources.
I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna fuck. Oh.
So,
the one thing about DeviantArt, the DeviantArt profile versus the Toy House profile that I cannot comprehend is that DeviantArt is so simple in my brain that it was just reasonable for me to Frankenstein and somehow spend like 3 weeks trying to pitch together my DeviantArt profile, but I do not physically think anymore that I will try to do that for Toy House because it looks too professional, bro. That makes me feel anxious.
no, I'm like lazy. I'm lazy ass. Like, we just need to take my basic information. I don't need it to be. I don't have that like same desire anymore to make my Toy House as pretty as what my DeviantArt page was. Plus, that's dead now, sadly, with Eclipse. Good fucking bye. Customizing your page. That was the one frickin' thing that was so cool about DeviantArt that I really appreciated was. It was just such a customizable personal space and be like, hi guys, these are my, like, you could show off your interest via decorating. It was like your own room, kind of, is what it felt like. But
I remember.
Like MySpace for art? Because I remember people
Like,
used to customize their MySpaces like crazy.
No, you could
You
literally,
never
like,
used it.
you could toss up, like, XYZ amount of gifts. Literally, like, the beginning when I first got DeviantArt Prime, I just like had a whole like section under my ID tab where it was just like funny gifts that I thought were cool, like cat gifts and stuff. It was just like that, and it took like ages for my page to load.
Because of all the cat gifts, and they're like, I was not disappointed. This was worth the load time.
So I was like, just like, oh my god, this is so cool. I could just show you like stamps and like funny gifts and haha. But
you just gave me whiplash because I remember that the only reason and the only manageable way I actually got DeviantArt Pro or whatever it's called, because you know it's called like some dumb shit, but I only got it because I actually used DeviantArt points, and I I think I have like 2 years worth of core. It's called core on my DeviantArt.
That's
page.
right. Oh my fucking god. DeviantArt Core. Somebody like, or like, if it was like for a birthday or something, your friend would like buy you Core for like a month, and you're just like, oh my god, thank you so much. I love you. And that was the DeviantArt days, bro. Holy fuck.
Do you remember all those stamps that were either blatantly racist or like something else like that?
Oh, dude, that was such a fucking like.
Yikers.
And like these people were so unapologetically racist or like homophobic or XYZ issue, and arguing on DeviantArt was also a hell of a fucking thing. God.
Damn.
Yeah. Having to like screen cap stuff and put it in your stash so you can put it in the description of your picture and be like, petty. It's like, ugh.
DeviantArt user Big Spoon number 11 copied my palette from my dog persona.
Oh,
fucking anarchy!
He used the same exact hex code to destroy them.
Also, he said the N-word.
Oh, they like overlooked that part, and it's just like they copied my color palette, but they
that literally happened all the time with like emo dog.
They'd like toss that in as like a little like cherry on top kind of situation that should be like a cake. Issue. It should be
like,
cake.
This person ripped off my art and stole my watermarks. Also, they kind of hate gay people, but like get them for the art. It's like, whoa, let's back it up. What are they?
That reminds me of
whoa. Back when it wasn't like a huge issue and people were just like, yeah, it happens. Now that's changed. People are no longer like, yeah, it happens. People are like, you talking shit? You want to go? Huh?
It's like, oh, that reminds me. I was in this huge Discord server when I was 13. Well, not like huge, but it was this popular DeviantArt YouTuber.
Right.
So, you know, not good. But anyway, I was in the server and we had one specific section designed to just harass a lot of design artists. And the main person who they would harass in the server was UFO House, because they thought that they were a fake non-binary, edgy SJW who made bad designs, and they
Yikes.
would do it. They would rant about them for all day, and nobody in that server, I think, has the same views as before, where it's either they became really radicalized or they do not ever touch their old personas anymore.
Yikes. Polarizing. That's no good.
Brony map, become trans woman, become Nazi.
Ooh.
Fear. Fear.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to play a game?
What game do you speak of?
There's prizes.
How many M&Ms can you eat?
Oh,
When I ask my mom that, I say
in art and pics, I'm gonna say a word, and you have to post the first Google image result in there, and the first person to do it, I'll do a free sketch for.
Which chat do we post the images to?
Well, the only image chat, art and pics.
Oh, I forgot. It can be used for more than just art.
Yes.
Gasp.
Okay. If you want to play, DM me so I know that you're actually playing and not someone posting. Actually, that's fucking stupid. Who else is gonna post a picture?
Unlikely. Unless they're in here. They'd only be in here.
You could probably just caption it with
Okay.
like, "This is what I think of."
I'll give you a picture and something to caption it with. You need to